And welcome back, everyone. I'm your host, Get Good Fox, and if you need fast cash, you need UltraCash, the God economy. Yes.
I have
Oh.
news for you. We found a place that might have what we need.
Well, I mean, my original plan was to continue playing as Gage to get him leveled up. Maybe we'll do that anyways. And then once he's done, we can do Pillage and Plunder. Because, one, Pillage and Plunder is a really good quest, and two, we're incentivized to do quests. So what we're going to do first today is sell some stuff, because we have accumulated a few things. And Gage is feeling better. You know, he was pretty plagued up earlier, but now he's okay.
I think we can help each other out.
These guys got 500 influence, which is the reason why we want to make sure we're selling our stuff. And we want to have a lot of allies because you basically one of the big ways you make money, especially on Lethal Zone, is to buy stuff. And we almost have all of the major DLC items. That's kind of our first goal. They ran out of cash. That's fine. What we're gonna do is just head on over here and sell the rest of the stuff to a different merchant or a different ally. Quick opportunity here for a little bit of standing. Already getting double what we would normally get on a feral, which will add up. Mainly because ferals are so common in Lethal Zone, especially once we ramp up the standing up to the max. And they will actually become a source of reasonable influence. Leave me alone. I think we still don't have him set up with a blunt weapon, but who cares? I'll remember eventually. One of these days I'll remember. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just trade this. We do need a building material. So I'm gonna buy it and then sell that, and so we're still good. And what I want to do next is let's hit Super Loot Location, which should be right there. Super Loot Location is, to my knowledge, it's exclusive to Meagher Valley. There are other places that consistently have good quality loot, but the only place in the game I can think of that is what I would describe as a Super Loot Location is the one in Meagher Valley. I heard a roar over here. Not that I heard it with my ears, but I saw the sound wave. There we go. So we are now UltraCash level 3. Which is excellent. Now we can, when we change to our other character, it'll be perfectly. Oh God! Maybe I shouldn't drive so fast. If we that could have been a bloater. You never know. There's no reason it couldn't have been a bloater, so we might need to exercise a degree of caution. Anyways, as I was saying, so Super Loot Location. Don't ask me. It's just. I've never found any other location in the game quite like this one. I have found locations that have good loot every single time, but not like this.
I remember a little about the day when things got real bad down in New Orleans. The sun was shining and I told myself I was going to eat lunch outside. I never did get to that lunch.
Then that means you have failed. Okay, so this is Super Loot Location. It's these two stores, the abandoned storefronts. I'll just go ahead and open them both up.
As long as that play card is nearby.
And I'm pretty sure they're always in the exact same one. So this one is always this specific filing cabinet. It's a good idea to do Super Loot Location early when the game hasn't quite reached its max difficulty. Look at this. 2 building materials and 1 rucksack of fuel. It's just always there. And then right next door, I'm pretty sure it's in this right here, specifically. Two building materials and 2 rucksacks of fuel. So once again, like I said, I mean, maybe there are other places that have good loot consistently, but 6 rucksacks? I don't know about that. That seems like it's quite the Super Loot Location to me. So we'll have to get the other 2 in the second trip. That's fine, though. I'll take the fuel. And that's just due to, like, the storage. One of the weaknesses of the Impaler is that the storage could be better. It's not bad, but it's not great either. It's not a big deal, though. 4 is, like, what I'd consider kind of average for a vehicle. It's not great, but it's not awful. It gets the job done. And it's not a particularly slow vehicle. It's not a blazing bullet either. It's not an insanely fast vehicle, but like I said, it gets the job done. In fact, what we can do is we can just go to Pillage and Plunder right after this. And that'll allow us to get a whole bunch of building materials. And most importantly, we're probably going to upgrade that command center so that we can get more outposts. Outposts are going to be the main way we counteract our daily food losses. Once UltraCash gets going, it won't matter too much because we'll just be able to buy the food as we go. But it can be a little bit of a pain to have to constantly buy food. And that's exactly why I'm going to counteract it with some food outposts. The other thing, though, is that I also want cell towers. However, most of the outposts in general are going to be covered by the blood plague, so, you know, one thing at a time, right? Okay, so what we can do is drop all of this off. Looking good. We probably need to refuel. Well worth the fuel, though, considering we are bringing back 2 rucksacks of fuel home. Put this in, and let's go ahead and add a little more. Also, we should probably scout for infestations, because I do see the infestation popping up. Boom.
Do you think we should get rid of some of these infestations, maybe?
Oh, wait, no, you can use the Freedom Ringer. There we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and choose Catherine. And from here, I can re-equip. Looks like we're going to be bringing Lebka with us. This mission can be a little dangerous on Lethal Zone because we do have to bring an ally with us. And anytime you got to bring an ally with you, it could be a problem. Let's also go ahead and get this constructing. Yeah, that doesn't require any electronics to get to level 2. That's fine. And since we don't have to use Gage, let's go ahead and let Gage do some more resting. While he's resting inside the infirmary specifically, he gets a bonus to the speed at which he recovers from infection, so that's all perfectly good. This appears to be the infestation in question as well, so looks like we're going to knock out a bunch of things in one fell swoop.
Shouldn't we go a little faster?
Now, when you have an ally with you, especially if it's one of your party members, in a situation where,
Should keep us busy for a while.
you know, you don't want your characters to die, it pays to be a little careful. Oh yeah, we got a lot of nasty stuff in there. Look at that. Nice. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to play it very safe. Because you don't want any accidents to happen. Like, while sure, you know, we can always get more UltraCash community members. There's no doubt about that. Why would we want to bother with such a frustration? We can just play intelligently, get things done,
Are coming soon. I just know it.
and then we won't have to worry about it.
Alone at last.
Oh, looks like I spun a little too far. So now Lebka doesn't want to follow me, so now she's in danger. Fortunately, I've done a lot of good for knocking out most of these zombies. And right over here, this is the only lootable, so I believe we're going to have a total of 3 rucksacks here.
I'd say say this
Look
was
at
a
that.
sign. That's cool.
Pillage and Plunder. So we just got all of that from Super Loot Location. And then all of this we're going to be getting from Pillage and Plunder. And that's what I'm talking about.
And
Now that is a power play. Now, I mean, this is a lot of building materials, don't get me wrong, but we're going to need a lot more than this if we're really going to get this base built up. And this is just the first base, too. Also, this is a quest, so that'll be another quest completed for another bit of money, and we'll see how much we get now. Most quests in the game are worth either 100 influence or 200 influence, and when we multiply them with UltraCash, we are able to get a respectable quantity. Boom, boom.
should be a big help.
Let's see what we
Community
get.
will flourish if we keep making smart choices like this.
I had faith in that plan, and it paid off.
Still waiting. 470. Very, very nice. So that was a 200 influence quest. And, yeah, so we've got more building materials. I guess I'll upgrade our storage. Oh, we don't have the manpower, so we can't do it just yet. Let's go ahead and call in more DLC. If you're wondering what this command is, you may notice it, free gifts. That's because right now we're in the beta. In my main game, all of my progress was lost, and Undead Labs was not able to recover it. And because they couldn't recover it, they decided to just give me a nice little, you know, sorry for everything exploding. Here is a thing.
Got supplies and fantastic.
A parang. That's not a bad weapon, actually. Now, the quality of the stuff you get when people randomly obtain items has to do with your morale. The higher your morale, the better the stuff you can find randomly. So our morale is cheerful, so that's like tier 1 positive morale.
That's a lot of stuff.
And that's why we got a halfway decent item. Now that we have all of our DLC items, the basic ones, I mean, I could go a little further and get some of the other DLC items, but I don't think it's necessary. Maybe I'll do it anyways. I mean, we have UltraCash after all. What I want to do, though, is I want to throw this in and that in. These I'm going to sell, though. I don't need those. So let's go over, I don't know, here. Here's one of our allies, the Fireside Campers. They're pretty fresh, I think they're fresh, at least. Someone is going to have the money for... Basically, I'm worried that someone's going to run out of money and that I won't be able to sell all my stuff to them. This stuff isn't super valuable, though, so it should be okay. Whenever I see a horde, I'm always wondering if there's like a feral sneaking in there so that I can get a little bit of money. I'll just burn these guys real quick.
We have a few nearby.
Hey there, stranger.
So what do we got today?
Okay.
Sell. Oh yeah, got it all sold off in time. So now we can actually buy rucksacks and stuff. We might as well get on that.
Business. Sure, sounds good.
Medicine rucksack, I'll take it.
Fuck, stop picking.
And let's head back to Super Loot Location and get the stuff that we left behind.
Anybody got some time? We could use some help over here.
The standards of decency need food. Let's do that later. Let's go grab all of these first because they are in the opposite direction. All we got to do is just loot any food location along the way, and we'll be able to handle that pretty easily. So first up, we'll grab the remaining 2 rucksacks at Super Loot Location. If there's like a, I'm about to say, I saw the icon on my radar that there was a horde in front of me. Remember that a horde it tells you that there are zombies there, but it doesn't necessarily tell you what kind of zombies are there. And that means that it could have been a horde of bloaters, or it could have been a mixed horde. Mixed horde includes one of every freak type, so I saw it on the radar and I was like, I'm gonna hit the brakes real quick just in case it's a bloater. It wasn't a bloater, so even if we plowed through it, it would have been okay, but better safe than sorry on Lethal Zone, let me tell you. Lethal Zone really punishes you for making kind of like negligent mistakes.
You guys can't get rid of me
Okay, we detected a feral, that's fine. A quick 23 influence. So right now, our ferals are almost back up to the value that they would normally be on Standard Zone. Standard Zone ferals would be worth 25. Although these guys are a little bit of a pain, the advantage is that we do need some samples. We need to make sure we have enough samples to build a cure, which is 5, at least on this difficulty. Fighting max is out. Nope, he got up too quick. Let me see what I get on fighting. Close combat and endurance, interesting. So now we can do a little bit of execution spam. Another sample.
Around, but we can't secure the.
All right, now we can get the rest of. Okay, I must have left it in the other building. Okay, here we go. Here's the last 2 rucksacks. I might as well fully loot these, that way, in the event it ever psychs me out. Like, I mean, I play so many games simultaneously. Like, the one thing, like, some people will say, like, Fox, why do you have such bad memory? It's because I play so many games simultaneously, and often it's the same game. Like, right now, there's 3 playthroughs of State of Decay going on. You've got UltraCash, then you've got the Twitch playthrough, which is chat votes for big decisions. Then you've also got Hyper Community, which is currently on pause until UltraCash is done. So it's like it could be a bit challenging to remember specifically which playthrough I'm active in. And then I'm also playing 7 Days to Die, both on YouTube and on Twitch as separate progressions. So that is the answer. Put this in here. Okay, we're gonna look for a food rucksack on the way back. I'm pretty sure there's some food stands around here. Although, let's take a more direct path home. I know we will run into some kind of... Okay, there's nurseries up ahead. We'll hit these nurseries. The nurseries should have a food ruck. Or at least they are a location that has a potential food rucksack. I'll check on the map real quick as we drive by them. These are the nurseries right here. Okay. Yeah, it says they can get a food ruck here. Okay, looks like this doesn't quite top my fuel off, so let me go ahead and refuel. Command center's up, good. Let me go ahead and get my, let's get this to level 2. Just so that we can start curing our injuries. I was originally considering getting the storage house up, but the thing is, most of our supplies aren't even close to 25. The only one that was the building materials, and like, you know, we're actively using. Oh, that was a good one. We got electronic parts there. That's kind of a unexpected find. We can sell the seeds. In fact, I think we're gonna pass one of our allies on the way back, so we can just sell the seeds to them. I'm gonna sell the seeds because, you know, they're worth a decent bit, and I don't have any intention to really use them for anything else. Like, I'm not gonna be growing any food. And I think the kitchen might be able to make... Oh, what are you doing? Seeds and ethanol? I don't know if I like the idea of spending my ethanol there. I mean, I might do it anyways. Just to build some food. But the problem is, like, food is pretty common. Like, food is not a uncommon resource. Out of all the rucksacks, it's probably the most common, followed by building materials. I hope they actually give me a ruck. Be a little disappointed if they don't. You know, I just noticed these things have been abandoned for a while, and they're all still rather nice and neat looking. Like, sure, we got some vines growing, but I bet those were intentional. Oh, we just got a mod. Come on, you've got to give me a food ruck. That's what I stopped for. Show me. No, it wasn't rucksack salad. No, we needed that. Darn. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we'll just hit another location along the way. There is a hay bale. We'll see if we can get a food ruck there. And like I said, we do have some allies to sell to, so we can clean up our inventory along the way. Actually, this is a location. Yeah, there's too many zombies here. We can do it later. Okay, I'm getting tired of you guys. This horde here has to go. There we go. That's the end of them. Okay, so I don't really feel confident about the hay bales having food in them, to be totally honest. So I think what I'm gonna do is, I mean, we'll still try it, but let me go to my allies right over here first. And then we can drop some food off. Hey guys, you definitely want to buy some of this junk I found.
So I'm looking for an extra set of hands. Anyone will do.
Survivor in
You got
need,
something for me?
excellent.
Of course. Good to see you.
Okay, let's see.
Right.
They've got 300, okay good, so they've got plenty of money. I'm gonna sell all of this stuff. Maybe not all of this stuff, but I'm gonna sell a lot of that stuff. I don't want to buy anything from them. The hay bales are right there, so... That's the end of you. It's called McMillanville Structures. Interesting. I don't think I've ever actually... this is not gonna have food. There is no way a food rucksack is inside this little, like... bag. Didn't think so. Okay, we're gonna hit one of the major restaurants. Actually, what we'll do is Survivor in Need.
I'm on the move. Don't go anywhere.
Survivor in Need is a more time-sensitive quest. And it could pay out better, too. It could pay out 200 influence, which we will multiply with UltraCash. Terrence, let's see what's wrong. Oh, he's outside on the deck.
Getting beat up out here.
Here, have some painkillers. 1 bottle of regular painkillers? What are you gonna pay for it?
No idea. Any group that took
You wanna join? Sure.
Swear to God.
Yeah, whatever, you can join.
And I'm so happy you accepted me. Thanks.
You better get in the
Come
vehicle.
on. Let me show you your new home.
I mean, if I don't want them, we can just, like, rob them and kick them out. I mean, he's not gonna stay permanently either way, but... The burst heads, I thought they were... I'm not even joking, I thought they were called the butt heads. Not even joking. I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take a food ruck out of our base, because, like, you know, whether we loot one or give them one, it's not a big deal. It's like food in, food out, etc. I had a feeling he heard it. Goodbye.
Later.
Welcome to the show that never
K235?
Thank you. You have no idea.
And let's throw all of this in. Can I finally make a cure? Yes, I can. Okay, so we officially have our first plague cure, which I will now carry on me at basically all times. Because this is lethal zone. And it's a good idea.
Take care of yourself now.
Also, it sounds like a screamer is getting a little too nosy for his own good. Now I need to go grab food, because like I said, I mean, I wanted to get food along the way, and sure, it subtracts the food from ours, but whatever. It's like, we're gonna get more food one way or the other. And who wanted the food?
All
These
right,
guys
hold on.
did.
I'm on my way.
That's good to hear.
Now we can deliver the food. And that should give us enough time to also do that other quest. The more quests we do, the more money we make. Hey, guys. Also, they'll become allied, so we'll get our allied bonus.
Oh, that's nice, yeah.
Let's see how much we earn now with UltraCash 3.
Don't just stand out there, hun. Come on in.
Encouragement is not super good. We get 235, so now we earn more than the value of a rucksack. So let me go ahead and buy this and all of these. So once again, like, I don't really need a mechanic because I have ways of getting more stuff. It's not even that big of a deal. Also, I can probably start replacing people pretty soon. Not just yet, but I do have ways where we are going to start considering replacing people because I'm not really getting extremely good benefits at the moment, and I do want to change that. So we should have we have more outpost slots, so I'm probably going to spend some money on outpost slots. Or on new outposts, rather. So this can go in there, that can go there. Let's pack this up. We definitely need to raid some more gas stations.
If you're listening out there, come save me, please.
We're going to go save the buttheads next. Now this is the way I like it. You know, when UltraCash is like getting a bunch of quests coming in, that's how you know it's gonna get done right.
Take out the nearest plague heart. This might just clear up.
The bust heads. I can't even know what maybe the medical guys, like they're busted up heads. Yeah, don't get killed. It sounds like you are getting killed instead of not getting killed. Okay, these are all the nasty guys. You know what I'm gonna do? Let's just go inside. Good idea. Why is it a good idea? Because if we get on fire, we can just roll. And basically, what they're gonna do is just constantly go into the door. Okay, she is currently ruining my strategy. Well, kind of. She's kind of baiting them in. Yeah, she's doing a good job. She's baiting them. Get you! Get you! Get you! And you! Oh, there we go. Let's go!
You're a lifesaver. Literally. Don't worry about it.
Yep, get in the car, please. In the car, please. Good. Now, where is her home at? A little over the river. That's fine. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Buttheads, I believe, are going to be a medical community. That's a name, but I haven't heard from them. The Buttheads. Oh, what do you know? They're living at the nursery. Kind of interesting. Infirmary level 2 is done. Now we can recover from injuries. That's really all you need, too. You don't really need the infirmary level 3. I mean, there are uses for it. You know, you could make strong painkillers, which mainly is good for money. You could sell them. But with UltraCash, we don't need that anymore. One of its legitimate uses would be primary care level 3. However, primary carrier level 3 really is dependent on your current skill level at the game. Once you become better at the game, you'll find you don't really need it.
There's gin in the back if you need a little hair of the dog.
They're not. They're the beer community. Wow.
That's twice today somebody saved my life.
Unexpected. They're the beer. I thought the burst heads would have been like the medical guys for sure. Either way though, 470 influence. Gimme. Let's go ahead and call in our first Ultra.
Anyone out there?
We're gonna be bumping it up to, well, not quite to UltraCash 4, but we are gonna bump things up.
I don't care how much of a loser you are.
Sure, we can help with that. I'll see if any...
And let me see who we're gonna bring in. Bob? I don't remember Bob being... Oh, no, Bob was for demonstration purposes. I would say Bob was not originally one of them. In you go, George.
We have a volunteer headed to your...
All right, so that is going to start harming our food. Like, we're already losing 8 food per day, so we're gonna have to quickly do something about that.
I really appreciate that.
But like I said, as we invest, we're going to earn our money quicker, and that'll be all fine. One of the ways we're going to deal with that is by probably kicking out the other guy. We're going to see what his skills are, though. And we're home. Let's see how we're looking. Terrence is a warlord. We definitely don't need that. So let's just have him give up all of his stuff, and then we will give him the old
We
kickeroni.
need more days like these.
So goodbye, and I'm going to go ahead and have, who are we playing as? George is going to be our next character because we need to get his hero bonus unlocked. He does immediately help with cuisine, but we really want to get that hero bonus up and ready. So let me go ahead and give the old switcheroo to him. Welcome aboard, George. And goodbye, Terrence.
The problem with the American dream is that everybody thought they'd get rich. Oh, problem solved.
Well, that's true. Like, how very topical. The only person gonna get rich is my community. Goodbye.
I'm sorry, but it's time for you to go.
Oh, so cinematic. Look at, like,
What the hell am I
camera.
supposed to do out there? Fuck!
That's not my problem. You'll be fine. I think. Yeah, probably. Anyways,
I have this ant
we now... Oh,
somewhere
the
around
ant
here.
prepper. How excellent. We'll have to do that later, though. Anyways, we got 2 more slots, meaning I could capture... I'm sure there's another food location somewhere around here. We could take a food location. We could also take the cell tower. There's a lot of things we can do. We can have Helebka. Helebka also has the option to destroy a Plagueheart with her heavy weapon. Anyways... Hope you enjoyed today's episode. Remember, if you want to set up an UltraCash, the God Economy community, watch the original episode in the playlist. That would be the UltraCash video, or just type in Get Good Fox UltraCash. You'll find the original video. Very powerful. Excellent morale, like we're doing great. And it's only going to continue to get more out of control for every single character we add. The investments, like we've already earned so much money, and we didn't start with the 4,000 from the traders, so it's quite strong. Anyways, let me know what you think down in the comment section. Like the video if it was entertaining. Subscribe for future State of Decay 2 UltraCash, the God Economy content. And of course, remember that you don't have to be good to get good.